We are breaking some Heritage. All right, it's a half case plus. So the plus is a rebreak spot. That is the skunk bonus. We're also going to open a box of Leaf Metal Draft and 2 boxes of Elite Extra Edition. And of course, our main focus here is 2020 Heritage, which has been good to us thus far. And I have a feeling that these 6 boxes are going to be extremely friendly to us today as well. So, nothing to it but to do it. We've gotten everybody notified. We'll start off with a couple boxes of Heritage and mix in the extras as we go along here. We also have a 10-box Pick Your Team baseball mixer that's up. As far as that goes, there is a flash sale that runs until 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you get 3 teams and you're paid before the sale is over, instead of the usual 10% off, you will get 15% off. And first card out is a box loader, Willie Mays. Willie Mays, greatest moments. Shuffle some of this around here. All right, here we go. Starting up Heritage. Got Fernando Tatis Jr. High number, gets a little 1 cent love. Could be. So again, Red Sox are 70, Nationals 35, Brewers 35, Marlins 35, Rays 50, Rangers 55. Justin Verlander, high number. Again, this is what we've almost gone. This will be almost going through 3 cases of Heritage. We have hit some crazy autographs, some really nice super short prints, and we're not done yet. Aroldis Chapman. Here we go. All about that base, about that base. Josh Hader. Yeah, man, it doesn't even have to be a hit to be a good card in Heritage. That's what I love about it. A lot of your set building type sets are like that. Even flagship tops. I mean, the rookie cards continue to be, big demand in general, but they're those polar bear short prints and stuff like that that are tougher to find. Go for good money. Got Carl Yastrzemski. Cease and Collins. And nothing too eventful in that first stack. Seen quite a bit of action short prints out of this case. I'm thinking we got one more, like a silver or something. Silver or French, we should see. The mini wasn't too bad. Even if it was Trey Mancini. Nah, he's all right. Just has a rough go playing on the Orioles. I don't know. Do we think that Adley Rutschman could potentially be a September call-up? I mean, how much depth is there? You got a switch-hitting catcher that can ball. He's just come out of college. From what I have seen, I've seen him get a couple hits in Major League games. Spring training games, but I think we could see him soon. It's Jeff McNeil. No way! Another mini. Two in the same case. 21 out of 100. Austin Riley for the Braves. Yeah, I mean, as long as he's, calling games and playing defense at a major league level and can somewhat hit, I mean, he's kind of a hitting prospect, but that's not it for him. I say he might have a chance of playing it and in the September call-up time. I don't think it's going to be as much fun as in previous years, though. It's true. App restarted. This is the timeline I would see for him. Rocks double-A out of the park. Goes up to, or rocks single-A out of the park. Gets promoted to double-A, let's say, by May. From there, if he can hit well, maybe after the Futures game, he gets an opportunity to play in AAA. Again, if he can call a game and play well defensively, at that point, as long as he's batting like 275, maybe gets like 5 to 10 home runs over that almost half a season that he'd be up there, I say they move him up. Lewis Brinson. Again, I don't know what if they've stated any plans or timelines for him, but it's the Orioles. I don't think they're worried about protecting prospects. Just get them on the field. It's different with a pitcher. They do have some. They have a couple decent pitching prospects. All right. So we got a mini. It's actually more than I was expecting, because those are, I think, tougher to pull than the French or the silver ones. They got to stop putting action photos in these if they want to have action short prints, because that throws me off. I know they cheat now and you can see it in writing, but stick to one thing. All right. Sean Newcomb. And I must be missing something because I have not seen the auto. Should have been in this pack. No? Let me do this. That is ridiculous. All right, I'm going to have to save the UPC off the box. Supposed to be in the right side. Let's see if I missed something. Gavin Lux. Topps already owes me enough stuff. It's not looking like it unless I missed something. I mean, I know I say the hit's not the most important thing, but it should still be in there. All right. If this ever happens to any of you, it's a huge pain in the butt. But what you got to do is there's a code on the inside of a box, right? You got to get that code. You got to get the UPC and your receipt, which for me would be the receipt from the distributor. So I got to actually dig that up. And then you got to make a claim. Just to double check, I'm just going to go through these real quick, but where it should have been, it wasn't. Nope. So teams are still available. We haven't gotten a hit yet. Figure something out. Box number 2. We'll have to see what comes out of these boxes. If we only get one auto, we can assume that could have been what it was. Pete Alonso, rookie home run king. I don't necessarily know if they'll agree with that assumption. If we pull a couple autos, it's probably, as Hector would call it, an underwear relic. Here we got Josh Bell. No, that wouldn't work. It's been a while since I had to do it, but last time I filed a claim, and then when I got my package in the mail a couple weeks later, I opened it live and gave it to whoever got it. Can't add another box in there. Could random off a couple free packs for a pack war. Of course, then whatever top sends, they send. It's also possible that one of these boxes could have an extra hit. We'll find out. All right, first hit is coming up. Red Sox are 70, Nationals are 35, Brewers are 35, Marlins are 35, Rays are 50, Rangers are 55. Again, first hit is coming up. Brendan McKay. Again, they have him pitcher DH. Shohei Ohtani they list as DH pitcher. I just find that interesting. I almost feel like the Rays are going to go pinch hitter on him. Just keep that bat on the bench at all times. And here we go. First hit. Brian Reynolds, Pirates. So Pirates get the first hit. I think the kids are watching Disney Plus. All right, so box number 1 had no hit. I'm going to experiment here. This is where it should have been. It was in that spot over there. I'm curious if this box got doubled up. German Marquez. Hey girls, a little lower. Thank you. Ronald Acuna Jr. Nope, they're out of sequence. Okay. Well, at least we know that. Yu Darvish. And rock and roll time. Toto Gijo. And coming up, we're going to have a short print. And that short print is now for sale. Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich, Brewers. And that is action. You probably have the whole base set, Brian, I would assume. Probably have a decent amount of the high number, too. Nope, only one hit so far. And it was a Pirata. Eddie Rosario. You want them, John? You can have them. That's the kind of mood I'm in today. $35 Brewers. Or what is it? $31.50. Because you got 3 teams. Gleyber Torres. After this box, I'm going to clear the bottom of the screen. So if anybody wants to jump on anything, last call. And we'll open an Elite Extra Edition next. And we know that's going to have some hits. Bichette and Anthony K. So just let me know before I delete them off the screen. And got Alvarez and Aquino. So, John, did you want to grab them still? Again, I'm about to wipe off the teams that are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. Last call to grab any of these. They will be gone. Okay, you got it. And we'll slow that down. Actually, I think this one is up to date. Pretty sure that's up to date. So, John, you got the Brewers. And then the 10-box mixer is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. 10% off 3 teams or more. No, I do leaf in the middle. I mean, if who wants to see Leaf before Elite Extra Edition? Let's bring it to a vote while I edit this post here. Who wants to see Leaf before Extra Edition? Box here. All right, Hector wants to see it too. Fine, I'll do Leaf next. There you go. Leaf Metal Draft.
I'm not. I told you we don't have stuff. Garlic bread? Oh, that.
Yeah, we're going to start off with Reds prospect, Reese Hines, 25 out of 50. State Pride. State of, I'm going to say Nevada. Quinn Priester, numbered 3 out of 10. That's a little OC. 3 out of 10. Who's Quinn Priester drafted by?
Wow, there's a lot of leftovers in here. Pancakes?
We weren't home all weekend.
Yeah, but like there's McDonald's, there's Diner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take care of that today.
No, I'm on
I didn't get to
phone.
eat anything
I'm
before, except for ice cream for lunch.
Go. What?
Pirates. So, Quinn Priester, Pirates. Ooh, this is a miss. Numbered 17 out of 50. Rangers, Josh Jung. Numbered 1 out of 20. I believe this is the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check. Aaron Shunk. Doesn't sound like the kind of name that's going to sell a lot of jerseys. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Rockies. Aaron Shunk, Rockies. My apologies. Second rounder for Colorado. Yeah, Quinn Priester's Pirates. We got Davis Wenzel. 8 out of 25. And Davis Wenzel is also Texas. And numbered 11 out of 15. Padres. C.J. Abrams. Not bad there. Top 10 pick. C.J. Abrams, Padres. 11 out of 15. Not a bad box there. Some low-numbered stuff. And you got Jung, Hines, and Abrams. I like it. Makes me want to rock out. Alright. Not that good.
That was not planned.
Huh?
That was not planned.
No, it wasn't. I just saw that laying there. Becky don't clean up her stuff. Next box of Heritage.
Wow.
What?
So there was a text sent from one of the moms from the Tiffany Dance Studio,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a thank you dance expression with your dancers and parents. It's so encouraging and so inspirational to watch. I've been a dance mom for 4 days and daughter and 2 granddaughters. I appreciate school to truly appreciate and do for the love of it. On behalf of Tiffany and Company
Yelich.
of dance parents, thank you for the love and respect. You're rarely treated or greeted the way your studio treated our dancers and studio directors. Actually, people are pretty rude to us. Thank you again.
Oh, that was nice. All right. Was that from last week or this weekend?
Last weekend. No,
Okay.
Tiffany and Company.
Yeah, they won a bunch of stuff.
They won like everything.
That's probably why the other studios were hating on. They were good. Gotta give respect when you're in competitive anything. Nope.
And Allie and Jordan both just found out they made the phone up.
Cool.
Allie S. Allie T didn't come out. She's already in this thing.
Amir Garrett. So this is the third box of Heritage so far. David Peralta. And Mets got their butt beat by the Marlins, who are having an amazing spring training, which probably means they'll do nothing during the regular season. But all right, all about that base, Here's our Gratterall. Grisham and Dubon. Those are a couple guys low on the radar. There's a lot of guys that you got to be like, hey, they can only go up from here. A lot of upside. If you can find, 100 of their rookies in a lot for like, I don't know, 100 rookies for like 10, 20 bucks, especially if they're like the base tops rookies, go for them. Why not? What do you got to lose, 10 or 20 bucks? It's generally worked out for me when I've picked the right players. Mookie Betts, action shot. Now for sale. Mookie Betts, action shot. So again, we have a break that's really geared towards prospects. Scrolling at the bottom of your screen, we have a flash sale that's really geared at saving you a few extra bucks if you buy 3 teams or more. Let's get that 10-box mixer filled. Schedule that bad boy for midnight. 15 teams and we'll run it. All right. We only need a few more teams after that. Yes, I do still have Series 1. I got some hobby and I got some jumbo.
I know it's now when I got it. I got two fingers and all that together. It's not that all of them together. I could have chosen to come up.
Starling Marte. Difference between a Heritage rookie and a Series 1 rookie? Is that, I'm trying to understand the question. Or difference between hobby and jumbo? So jumbos are 3 hits per box. One will be an auto. One will be a manufactured relic. And one will be a game-worn relic. All right, those are the 3 main categories they fall into. We got Marwin Gonzalez. And, of course, you'll also have way more cards in the jumbo. I think there are 46 cards in a pack. I have one empty box sitting over here. Yeah, 46 cards to a pack, so that's 460 cards total. As opposed to the, geez, what's in a hobby? I don't have one of those empty lying around. 200 and change, a little under 300 cards. And you would also have one hit per box. And it's not guaranteed to be anything. So it could be any of those three types of hits. It could be an auto. The odds of hitting an auto in a hobby box are about the odds of hitting an auto in a heritage box. But the jumbo box is twice the price of the hobby, so. DJ LeMahieu. Yeah, and you get double the silver packs on a jumbo. And you get the turkey red box loader. 903 out of 999. DJ LeMahieu, Yankees. And you are correct, Hector. Tighty Whitey's right there. Chris Paddock of the Padres. Padres not doing too bad so far. So Chris Paddock, Padres. Because she likes to play basketball.
Excuse me. I don't want food on this.
She was. Did you heat it up?
Yeah.
Oh. I'll finish it later.
But we didn't eat lunch. I'm not making mozzarella sticks for dinner.
We did have one.
Francisco Lindor, Indians.
Well, you have ice cream. That's not so much lunch.
High number.
Here's some nuggets. Anybody want those? Hold on. I guess we'll have a late dinner since we're having lunch now. There's chicken stuffing left over. There's some ghost type pastas.
Can I have a nugget?
Yeah, you don't want to eat them. They're cold.
No! Mommy said to have one. No, these are
Hey.
mine!
Hey!
Gonna have a food fight over there in a minute.
What's our favorite cheeseburger? From last night? You just bring them home.
No, it's
I don't know.
what did you guys get last night?
Disgusting.
Ryan O'Hearn. You should have come with us.
You said you would make them.
Fine, get them out. We'll have mozzarella sticks now, and we'll have jambalaya at 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay, wait, well, my family was a bit different. My class said something like here, right now. And then we were going and see.
All right, here we go. How are we going to finish off this box? It's going to be better than an underwear relic, that's for sure. Mike Soroka. Brendan McKay. Vlad Jr.
Not at the same time, I can't.
And what do we have here? Yordan Alvarez, considered an action short print. Yordan Alvarez, action short print.
Yeah, I will, but I have to wait for
Hector's
this.
going for his Astros short print team set. Anniversary stamped card. I wonder if people are going to get on his case for wearing a Sanders jersey too. Ken Sanders. I wonder if he has friends in low places. Man, that's very off-centered. Had a decent season in 1970. 1.74 ERA. Relief pitcher. Eloy Jimenez. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I don't know. They seem like they had their panties in a bunch that day. Maybe. Yeah, just send it to PSA. They tend everything, don't they? Wasn't it mostly the centering on that card? Blake Snell. Ah, that's a cool one. All right. Ah. So don't forget with multiplayer cards, unless they are hits or significantly low numbered, we do start from the top left of the card and work our way across and down. And I say that because that's going to come into play in just a few moments. So just a reminder. Zach Britton.
Hey, what the heck are you doing? Don't put food in the garbage can? No. Yes, somebody just spit a nugget into here and the dog was trying to get it.
Ah.
Get out of here.
I think Gabby has to go.
Shady Pines, Mickey. Shady Pines.
You spit a nugget into the garbage In the bathroom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is back. I would put money on it.
Jordan Yamamoto,
Did you, Becky?
and Isan Diaz, Alvarez, and Aquino. Your guess would be wrong. None of those players.
Let's look at the hair touch for.
And freeze. So we have Anthony Rendon, Freddie Freeman, Pete Alonso.
Is it nice outside?
And that is a French short print. I'm glad they have them pop in color in the back because that makes them so much easier to find. So that's going to go to the Nationals. Liam Hendricks. Corey Seager. How many Mott sticks am I getting soon?
I'm gonna go somewhere else for the rest of the day because you people are annoying me. You can't figure out what to do. Maybe what you need to do is go to school for cleaning something. What? Wait, what?
Alex
No!
Bregman.
No! No! This wasn't free! How do I do that? It's a 3-day trial and it's $10 a week.
What the heck are you buying?
Get out of this! I don't know! I didn't realize it was a price.
Say continue.
It is a continue. It's a process payment, and I didn't see that it cost money. Yes! Not every app is free. Go away. Go away now.
I don't know. We're gonna have to cancel it, but I can't do that right now. I'm in the middle of a break.
Where's my phone?
Oh, over there.
Yes, it's gonna say yes. It's gonna say yes. Give me your money, please.
All right.
Well, you might as well use it for free now, and then Daddy will cancel it later. Don't do that ever again. You'll have to look at what it says.
Yeah, I had that happen too. I haven't had too many problems. No, that's Mickey because she's old. There's multiple payment settings, and we had the same problem on the Kindle. All of a sudden, fortunately I have it set up so that I get email notifications, and I check my emails pretty frequently, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like they bought, like, it was actually one of their friends, because they know better than to buy games, and I had to be like, somebody got a hold of my kid's Kindle and ordered a ton of games, and they didn't have a problem. I'm like, I'm deleting them. Cubs, Adbert Alzole. So we got another real one auto. So we did get 2 autographs. So I'm thinking that whatever was missing is an underwear relic.
Is that a thing?
No, that's what Hector's calling them. It's a jersey relic. And I guess this is going to the house too. Juan Soto action.
What? What would you like me to do? You can't play on it. You're really annoying.
Goose Fraba. What's up? I love you too.
Yeah, Becky, did you open all this Play-Doh and leave out the card and cross to the bed?
Andrew McCutcheon.
What is your problem? What's your problem?
Yeah, I think it has to do with your one-click setting.
Why are you crying?
Adbert Alzole. Real ink. Or real one. Autograph. Cubbies. Blink and you'll miss it. Paul DeYoung.
Why are what did I yell at you for? Well, it's your job to find them.
All right, let's see what's next. Matt Chapman. DeGrom and Seaver.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Grisham and Dubon.
Go ask her where the lids are. Go ask her. My desk?
No.
Then go look.
Go look.
And then we have a chrome refractor for the A's.
Are you in the last spot?
No.
Close?
No. 14 out of 571. Matt Chapman. 14 out of 571. Matt Chapman. Refractor. Did my stuff get moved off of there?
It's on the floor.
All right.
It's safe.
She said she doesn't know.
Keep looking.
Hey, Becky, keep looking doesn't mean do cartwheels or handstands. Let's open up an Elite Extra Edition next. Pump some hits into this.
Oh, ding it. It ding it. Ding 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 ding. Na, na, na.
Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep the heads ringing. So I'm hoping we can get this 10 box mixer going. I'm feeling like pulling some big stuff out of some other products. I mean, pulling big stuff out of Heritage is fine, but I want to create some excitement elsewhere.
Ellie,
We got 6 boxes of Panini 1 still laying in wait. I don't know, I might have to put them in something. It'll depend on when my next batch of football cards come in.
Gabby.
So, Trey Harris,
Gabby.
Andrew Abbott. I don't know if he is a guy who's been drafted at all. We'll figure that stuff out when I sort it. Padres, 192 out of 299, Gabriel Arias.
Gabby. What's wrong, 6 or 9?
Padres been getting some hits on both ends.
Did you say yes or no? Because I didn't hear you.
Rayabel Rosso, 97 out of 100, Dominican Prospect League. We got 81 out of 99, Brennan Malone.
No, not that.
Orioles, Kyle Stowers. Miguel Tamares. A's, Logan Davidson, Optichrome.
Oh.
So, Optichrome, Logan Davidson auto for the Athletics. And for the White Sox, Lennon Sosa. Lennon Sosa. 150 out of 250, Matt Cantorino. Mason Englert. Christopher Espinola. Rockies, Carl Kaufman.
We can't find this title list.
So Rockies with a hit.
The other title list.
What was that noise?
No canned tomatoes.
Astros. And one of this year's rookies, Abraham Toro.
Sometimes.
Toro.
Mommy, what? Can you please go in your room? I'll put it on the table.
39 out of 100, David Parkinson.
Are you having any fries?
We got Logan Davidson. Dre Jameson. Collegiate ticket.
Can you call me when you're ready?
Those aren't numbered, right? Tigers, 101 out of 199, Riley Green. 16 out of 75. Anudis Mordan.
That's frozen? Why was it frozen?
Ivan Herrera. Number 95 out of 125. Luis Matos and Michael Massey. And that is a prism as well.
It's ice.
I don't like strawberries.
Eat it.
No.
You're not
Ow.
allergic.
I don't care. I don't want it.
It's healthy.
129 out of 150, Sammy Ciani.
Try it.
I don't want to.
It's ice.
5 out of 75, Miguel Geraldo, Blue Jays. And 111 out of 299 for the Red Sox, Jaron Duran. Duran. All right. Box number 5 of Heritage. So we're getting closer to the end here.
All right, whoever wanted fries.
Do you want fries with that?
Want mommy? If you wanted fries. Nuggets, right?
Man, 4 out of the 5 have been greatest moments box toppers. I guess these are the more common ones this year? I don't know. I like them Super Baseball ones a lot. Aristides Aquino, Reds.
Fries. What? No, there's no other container.
And they just have McDonald's at home.
Becky can feed me one of those.
Where are you, Gabby?
Uh,
Gabby, come out?
no.
Every name is Nugget Berries and Fry Berries. Fry Berries and Nugget Berries. So now you can't have them because they have berries.
All right.
Max, are you having
It was
fries?
bound to come out this box or the next one. We are about to drop it like it's hot. Hot box time.
Daddy, yeah, blueberry.
Nope, I'm hot boxing.
Come on. I didn't know that was berries.
What do you need? I'll bring you.
I forget. Are they before or
Either
after?
orange.
I'll bring it to you.
Oh, they're before. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, you don't like oranges?
Tim Anderson, high number.
Need a gray.
No ice cream, so I'm sorry.
Robbie Ray. No.
It's gonna be nasty. You want me to feed you one?
Sure.
No, your father is eating those. You can have French fries.
Reese Hoskins.
I'm hungry, Daddy.
Mm.
And for the best one. Daddy, I have a ranch.
Please don't make a mess. All right, so what hot box refractors are we going to find? Start things off with Brian Reynolds. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the heat work. Could it even?
I like that there's two
Max
shells
Fried.
or whatever in this toast oven.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Chris Paddock. Ronald Acuna Jr. I feel like it's super quiet today.
Not in this house.
No, never.
I gotta fold that laundry at some point, girl. Okay.
Max Scherzer. And Merrill Kelly, white border. Kel Morte. Different guys, but same team. With the purple refractor.
So seriously, we're gonna have dinner like 7 o'clock. We're eating lunch now.
Awesome. Gavin Lux.
He was an awesome smartphone.
Nolan Arenado. What's the saying that you don't like that Daddy says? Why don't you like that? I don't understand why that's so annoying to you.
Oh, man.
Like, okay, you do it, so it's not him.
It's not very nice, Becky.
He doesn't understand.
I don't understand.
You're ruining Megan Trainor for her. Is Megan Trainor your favorite? This is the last of it.
Hey, Becky.
There's still fries.
If I were you,
There's bow tie pasta.
I'd want to be me too.
That's too strong. When it said that word, I knew it was ending.
The people that were sitting behind us,
Mike Yastrzemski.
said how very entertaining it was. It was a perfect way to end the show.
Not to mention they couldn't fit the prop through the door.
That was the worst venue ever. That's the company she wants to do for nationals.
I vote no.
Well, they're going to be on March 20th through the 22nd. They're going to be at STAC, the Stafford Performing Arts Center. But we don't compete in our own backyard, so.
Giancarlo Stanton. All right, it's not 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's wake up and talk some. Oh no, that's okay. Sweet.
Do you want them?
Let's see. Xander Bogarts. I want to see some rookies. Come on. We usually do pretty good with the rookies most of the years.
So I had steak last night from Ruby Tuesdays.
Trey Mancini.
It was so chewy. I couldn't get it to be any smaller. I had a very difficult swallowing it. Everybody had the same problem.
Did it taste like it was dipped in brine like Applebee's?
Well, no, I had with
Josh
bourbon
Bell.
sauce on it. It tasted like eating a it's like it was frozen and it's filled with water, and they like quick cooked it.
So freezer burned?
Just like way too thick and squishy. It was a squishy, chewy steak. It was awful.
Charlie Morton. Maybe it was dog food quality steak.
Well, it wasn't $20 worth steak. That's for darn sure. It was like
Pete Alonso.
What do you mean? Why are you up my butt?
I feel like we're getting all the same guys that we got the last hot box that we opened. What the heck, man? Well, I guess that's not all bad.
I even have soda.
That means we should see Vlad Jr. and Tatis Jr. in the next stack, right?
I don't want my bar.
Give the Lexi.
Mike Yastrzemski.
More?
Nolan Arenado. Action.
No, because I didn't heat them up.
I don't remember. Did we have an Indians hit? Those Elite Extra Editions are kind of a blur. Not out of Heritage. I don't know if any of the prospect ones we had anybody from Cleveland. She ate something she wasn't supposed to. Yep, I was right about that. Eduardo Escobar. Yep.
I want grape juice.
No, finish what you have.
Oh, I don't like it cold.
So definitely a pattern to the hot boxes too.
In a crazy way. This is what people long for. It's like
Drink a hydrate. You had any today? I don't know.
All right, here we go. Last run on the hot box here. J.D. Davis. Mike Soroka. Daniel Vogelback. And another Mike Soroka? Well, I know that didn't happen. Vogelback is a refractor, numbered 523 out of 571. And I don't know. Seeing double. Theus, Nick Senzel. So again, this hot box, the way that the cards are cut, seems like the majority of these are all of last year's big rookies, which isn't bad. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Not bad.
I don't know what kind of chicken I want to make on Tuesday. Any suggestions?
Fernando Tatis Jr.
I don't know roast.
That is one ugly signature.
Maybe barbecue chicken thighs.
And Cubs with another hit. Javier Baez, Bat Relic. No Kevin Biggio. I don't think there was. Got Carlos Correa. And that's not a bad way to end them off. Gavin Lux and Dustin May. All right. Let's do this box of Elite Extra Edition. That's cool. It's fuzzy. Wow, 150 points. That will count as a hit in the random. Fire away, Christopher. And while you ask that, I just gotta look up a player. Yeah, they're pretty up to date on the college stats. All right. So we got J.J. Goss, Shea Langoliers with the Optichrome.
And 2 ice strawberries.
Well, Casey Mize came out of college, right? You always got to assume college draft picks have an accelerated track. So I don't think it doesn't mean he's going to play this year, but if you're playing in a dynasty league and you're big on Casey Mize, might be the time to use a slot. I wouldn't go super high pick for him, but Forrest Whitley, Astros. And he got popped for PEDs once, right? So he knows how to cheat. He'll fit right in. So Forrest Whitley, the first hit we're showing off besides the 150 Panini points. And then Christian Cardozo, international player. $13/150, Ronnie Brito. Got Royals, Michael Massey. Brian Pena, 4/25. And we got a utility player, numbered 3/10. He was not drafted out of high school and currently playing for, I believe, it's Boston College. So his numbers look kind of like this. He's primarily an infielder. Last year in 53 games, 20 doubles, 3 triples, 6 home runs. Collegiate career hitter, 319. And a very, very low strikeout percentage. He actually walks more than he strikes out. And he doesn't necessarily walk a ton either. 37 strikeouts and 458 at bats. So he's not a mighty hitter, but he's got some potential there if he's got a good batting eye like that. So that'll be part of the skunk bonus. No.
Why?
I don't know.
Mommy, guess what? I found this one.
And then, yeah, we got one for the Indians right here. Yu Chang, Hidden Gems. 14/25. So Indians got a hit now. So, I don't know. I think Casey Mize is worth stashing away. He may play this year at some point. So Indians, Yu Chang, and I like that. I like the autograph on there too. Jose Salas, number to 250. Shervy and Newton, Miguel Tamares. Twins, 56 out of 99, quad relic of Royce Lewis. Is that a 120? I think I have those right here. And Alexander Ramirez. 45 out of 75, Randy Florentino. Moreno. Patrick Bailey. So we're just about to do our last box of Heritage.
You doing the last box? Okay, well, I'm not doing it right now.
1 out of 25, Bo Philippe. 1 out of 25, on-card auto for the Braves. C.J. Abrams, 109 out of 250. First rounder for the Cardinals here, Zach Thompson. And, well, it's not an auto, Brian, but Adley Rutschman Collegiate Ticket Prism. Adley Rutschman. Angels, Jose Soriano. 68 out of 75, Corbin Carroll. And 5 out of 25, Lazaro Armenteros for the A's. Lazaro Armenteros for the A's with a nice jumbo patch there. Alrighty. All right, final box. We got any more bang left at Heritage? We did get a couple autos as predicted. We got our hot box. We had a French and a mini. Super Baseball. So I think I wouldn't be surprised if this one's an action shot and an underwear relic. But you never know. Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers. And that's the final box loader. All right. Let's see what we got here. And this goes here. Yeah, I can do personals after. Yeah, no problema. Hum. Got DJ LeMahieu. Two left. Elvis Andrus. Hunter Dozier. And it's all about that base, Not when Becky's around, right? All right. Fayus. Josh Bell. Craig Kimbrell, 357 out of 999 for the Cubbies.
Hi, Daddy.
What's up, sweetie?
I'm a bride.
You're a bride? Okay.
I'm a bride.
She looks like an Alaskan bride because she's wearing a blanket. But different strokes for different folks. Oh. All right, here we go. Two more piles of packs. We'll recap what we hit here, and then we'll go right into any personal requests. JD Martinez. Again, 10-box pick your team baseball mixer scrolling at the bottom of your screen. Michael Brantley. Definitely some fun waiting in there. A lot of good prospecting. And I want to get that busted sooner rather than later. Yes, sir. Kyle Schwarber. That's not bad. Hey, somebody let the dog out? Alright. All about that base, about that base.
Dad,
What?
do not sing that.
Put that away.
Well, do not sing that. Oh. And if you sing that, I'm a kangaroo, so.
You're a kangaroo?
I'm mean.
Hop to it. All right, dear future underwear relic, where are you? There you are, Michael Brantley for the Astros. Michael Brantley for the Astros. And I was 100% right. This is just going to be underwear relic and action. But the action's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., so that's not too bad. It's not terrible.
Daddy, you know what I'm also doing?
Remember last year when people were actually buying underwear to get those Michael Jordan cards? Which none of them,
Daddy,
I've never seen a single autographed one surface.
Daddy, know I'm videoing you? Let me in. I'm a kangaroo.
Okay.
Face it up. Oh.
Alex Verdugo.
My tail is so long. My tail's long.
Oh, yeah. Daniel Vogelback. Excuse me. All right, last pack here.
Now, Daddy.
Hey, you want to pick up all those wrappers on the floor, kiddo? I know
Only
you want to put that.
Never say it again.
No, I can't promise you that. I've been saying it for years.
Okay, then I won't. 'Cause I'm still videoing you.
Already? You act as if I got to sleep. Keston here. I went to bed after 4, and then I fed the dog at 1 o'clock in the morning when we got back, just before we went live. And she must have forgotten she ate because she woke up at like 8:30 barking at me. All Polo Grounds, Coffee Grounds, Bo Bichette and Anthony Kay. Oh yeah, because it was what, like it was only one card, and they like foil sealed them, didn't they? All right, so that's a wrap for the break. Again, personals available. We're gonna do a couple of heritage boxes.
Why am I walking backwards?
I don't know why you're walking backwards. So here's the recap.
Am I walking backwards?
This I know is gonna go as a part of. I'm talking, sweetie.
Am I walking backwards?
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Daddy, look it.
So I know for a fact that he wasn't drafted, and usually the DPL guys are still a couple years away from their international signing period.
Daddy, am I actually walking backwards?
That's on the stores for taking them back.
Daddy, am I actually walking backwards?
But they're not as educated in our hobby friends as we are. So Cubs had Javier Baez. Twins, Royce Lewis to 99. Indians, Yu Chang, number to 15. Christian Cardozo, international player. That's a question mark. Forrest Whitley, number to 399 for the Astros. Let's look at some short prints. Had Arenado in an action. Soto in an action. We had a French, goes to the Nationals, Rendon, Freeman, and Alonso.
Daddy, am I actually walking backwards?
Mookie Betts.
Daddy, am I actually walking backwards?
Christian Yelich.
Daddy, am I actually walking backwards?
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Daddy, am I actually walking
Michael Brantley for the Astros.
Am I actually walking backwards?
You're standing still. I'm not answering you anymore. You won't let me sing my song. Go away.
No.
Alexander Ramirez. How about you let the dog back in? Adley Rutschman with the flashy prism. Jose Soriano, Angels. 1 out of 25, Bo Phillip, Braves. Also for the Braves, number to 100, Austin Riley with the mini. CJ Abrams to 15 for the Padres. Got David Wenzel, I believe was the Rangers, number to 25. Aaron Schunk, Rockies, number to 20. Josh Jung, Rangers, number to 50. Quinn Priester, I think it was Pirates, number to 10.
You can sing a song.
Reese Hines, Reds, number to 50. No, you just turn your clothes backwards. And put your hair over your face. Chris Paddock, Padres. Lazaro Armenteros, A's, number to 25. Logan Davidson, Optichrome, A's. Padres, Gabriel Arias, number to 299. Number to 199, Riley Green, Tigers.
I can't get my clip out.
It is all tied up into your hair, kiddo. I didn't get it out. It's definitely tied into your hair. Yeah, you're going to have to get one of your sisters to help you out with that. I'm just going to rip your hair out. So, Jarren Duran, number 299, Red Sox. Yeah, it should be. Miguel Geraldo, Blue Jays, number to 75. Astros, Abraham Toro. Rockies, Carl Kaufman. White Sox, Lennon Sosa. Pirates, Brian Reynolds. This guy, I think, is a bit of a sleeper. Adbert Alzole, Cubs. And we had the Jordan Alvarez short print as well. Yeah, I think that reference will be lost on her.
My hair is in a ponytail.
Yeah. All right, so I'm closing this up here. Again, I'm looking to get caught up tonight on all the videos and all that fun stuff. Just haven't really been home at all to this last 3 days. And when I was home, I've been here doing this. All right, let's do this. So, John McClellan, are you ready? My remaining stash of Heritage. One, two, three, four. Pick two. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick two. Two and four. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, rock and roll time. Oh, put these with that. Super Baseball. Christian Yelich. I like those Super Baseball cards. Okay. Dwight Smith Jr. Again, continuing to rip some Heritage. see if we got anything big. $51 out of 100. You got a mini. 51 out of 100. Mini. Got Matt Olson. All right, Reds, Mike Moustakas. Reds are poised to make some kind of a move in a positive direction this year. I think that's going to be good for them. There's a few things that got to come into place. But I think the Reds are going to be that feel-good team, you know, that kind of like the Astros were before they got caught cheating. I think they're going to be the feel-good team of the season. I don't think they're going to. I don't even know if they'll make it to the playoffs, but I think they're going to be relevant until the very end. That's my feeling. And that's a lot further than they've gotten over the last few years. And speaking of Reds, this is one of the key factors here. Joey Votto having a bounce back year. Last year, 15 home runs, a little subpar. He did have 32 doubles, but only batted like 260, 261. It's like 40 something points under his career average. So, gonna need to see a little bit more out of him next year, or this coming year, I should say. So there's your first stack. Julio Urias. He had a pretty decent season as a reliever last year. Came up very young, kind of babied. A little immature. Had an injury issue. So, based on last year's performance, I would say he's heading in the right direction. So again, until 10 p.m. Eastern Time, flash sale continues on our 10-box Pick Your Team baseball mixer. Instead of the usual 10% off, it's going to be 15% off. I just want to get this thing to 15. If we can get this thing to 15, then we're going to break it. And we're not that far away. I think we're at 9. So 2 people take advantage of that flash sale. That's all I'm looking for. 2 people taking advantage of that flash sale. And hopefully we can break that tonight at midnight. Just tired of seeing it sit there. We're going to be putting up a lot of new stuff in the next 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. So just want to move on along from that one. Brendan McKay. Who was 6-0 with a 1.1 ERA in the minors last year. And pretty much dominated in all his minor league appearances. I think he's big league ready. And I'm excited to see what he's going to do this year. And if he's going to get to hit a little, too. Action. Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers, action short print. Pete Alonso, high number. So what kind of hit are we going to get out of this first box? Still no red ink. I don't know, I might have to keep buying Heritage until we find that red ink card. Bryce Harper. All right, box number 1 for you, John. Closing out a little bit like this. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Maybe. Probably. Definitely. Just two. Just two left. Caleb Smith. Yamamoto and Diaz. Bichette and Kay. Trey Turner. Unnumbered underwear. Nationals. So no Reese McGuire's. All right, here's your other one. They already picked, sweetie. Baseball's greatest moments. Kyle Lewis. I feel like his stuff's a little underrated right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Griffin Canning's a guy I was kind of high on. That's not good. Christian Vasquez. Well, that's why it's tough to move those pitchers until they've been around the league for about 5 to 7 years. I don't know, man. If I were a kid again playing ball, and you told me that by being a baseball pitcher, you're pretty much signing yourself up for 1 or 2 Tommy John surgeries, I don't know if I'd want to do it. You know, you've got a lot of girls starting to play like Little League and stuff like that. Ryan O'Hearn. Maybe boys should start playing fast pitch softball and save their arms. They'd have to change the rules. Beck, why don't you watch your show?
I know. But I want to.
Okay.
On the lips.
No.
Kiss
That's
me
for
on the
mommy.
lips.
No.
No, that's Daddy.
Okay. Is it like what the Mets were a few years ago, and they're kind of worried that the training staff isn't doing the right thing by their players? I'll read it later, but I mean, you look at all the guys who have had issues with the Indians health-wise. It wouldn't surprise me that there's some concern about the training staff. Frozen 2?
Yeah.
No. It just came out on DVD. No? Okay. Domingo Leyba. Shady Pines, Mickey. Shady Pines. Gavin Lux. Yeah, well, if they can choose to delay surgery as long as they can. I mean, I keep saying I'm waiting for Masahiro Tanaka's arm to fall off. I am convinced one day it's going to happen.
I forgot to put something in the Amazon cart that's semi-important.
I will semi-check it out in a little while.
Do you want to know what it is?
Bike shorts.
They're not bike shorts.
Oh.
It's for Ellie for basketball from one side. She doesn't have shorts to wear.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't own shorts that even fit her.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if I'll have time before that to go to the store or even to carry it.
Right. Aren't the stores putting 4th of July stuff out already?
They don't have bathing suits out yet. She needs one of those too. Not like for this week, but we need one. We briefly talked about the fact that we need to look into it.
Is that expected too? Well, the guys over in Japan, I mean, they do a little bit different strategy with their pitchers, right? As far as innings go. And you look at Otani, you know, potentially down the road, Kenta Maeda. You look at Yu Darvish. It seems like it's been affecting a pretty high percentage of those coming up from overseas.
Why don't you look on Disney Plus and see if there's a movie you want to put on? Whoa. Yo. Yeah, Ellie. And we're not going to be millionaires ever. Oh, but I don't have the password, Mom. Alright, well, I'm peeling shrimp right now, so I have to wait. Fleming.
All right. See, I just don't understand. Like nowadays, Nolan Ryan threw for 27 years. He was throwing 300 plus innings a good portion, or 250 plus innings for most of it. Those guys would pitch 40 starts.
If I get one you never sit down. No.
I mean, forget about ever seeing a 30-game winner again. 30 starts is a rarity nowadays. Not yet. We still have one more stack to go. Hit stack's going to be last. Why save your arm for something that's not going to happen? How about you strengthen that arm and you can throw 300 plus innings again?
Stop trying to kiss my scab, you weirdo.
Brendan McKay.
I just missed a coin. Because your cheeks are wet. Or your butt cheeks wet.
Girls. Love it.
Not look like a lot of shrimp.
Yeah, it's not just how many times they go out there, but how many innings they throw every start. Those guys used to throw, 8, 9 innings. If the game was tied in the 10th, they were still going in there.
Ellie. Lower your volume.
Mookie Betts. And you have to wonder, in this era of hitters only wanting to hit home runs, is that kind of pitching, throwing as hard you can, feeding into it? I mean, most of those guys weren't throwing nine strikeouts per 9 innings either. 5 or 6 was a lot more common. Francisco Lindor. Mechanics are different. Go out there and throw like Greg Maddux. Throw like Tom Glavine. Throw like John Smoltz.
I don't understand where it's supposed to feel. Lexi, are you all right?
Justin Verlander.
Is it okay? Is it too cute or is it flat? Why do these strawberries frozen?
Because our freezer is completely full.
Well, that's unfortunate. Actually, it's not unfortunate. That's a blessing. I think I'm going to take this coffee meat and make tacos for the week. You down with that?
The Doors' tragic demise in Paris. Jim Morrison died at 27.
How do I do this? I don't even know how to do it. Remember that time I almost killed the fish?
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Jackie and Lexi wants to go to your John's. So you're comfy. Pretty even.
Willie Mays.
We need to get it on a different thing. Yeah, I don't have the other remote.
Oh, please. That's just excuses.
How do you get this smaller? Can you please shrink this? Those flowers might be dead. We might have to throw that.
Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those like media distraction things. I had to deal with my parents talking about it yesterday. My dad was showing me a video about diseases over the centuries and the concerns over the coronavirus. I'm just like, I just want a 6-pack of Corona. Leave me alone.
Watch this stuff. Good. Take those out of here. That's less I have to poke. Good choice. Good.
Charlie Blackman, Rockies.
You know what I said?
It's the flu.
Is this thing? I don't know the pin. Is this thing? I don't know. Oh.
In New Jersey, we've had 2 deaths from the flu this year. Both were, unfortunately, small, infants. The very young, the very old.
You screamed it?
Yeah, because I saw the moon a few days.
And people with compromised immune systems should be concerned. And the only, I think, major difference between the coronavirus and a normal flu is just the fact that you can be a carrier for like 2 or 3 weeks and not know it. So thank you, John. Unfortunately, just Charlie Blackman and Trey Turner underwear.
Whose are these? Becky's?
And you had a mini. And a
You can. I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, you gotta. I
that.
explain it to you. You're gonna have to really.
So, you know what? I didn't see one.
Marcella, how much do we pay them for Sling TV?
It's gonna eventually go up to 50. Why?
I was just curious. I didn't know.
Oh, I apologize. I missed it. Ronald Acuna Jr. Sorry about that.
No, burger is not dinner, and it's an adult. It's what I made.
So a little bit of action there. Ronald Acuna Jr.
I don't know, maybe we'll have some lunch one day when you're having pasta. But if I would be to like Wednesday.
All right.
Yes, because we're having pasta for dinner tomorrow.
Sorry about that. Okay. So anybody else got anything for me right now? Otherwise, I don't think I've really eaten much today, and I'm going to go take care of that right now. I don't think I might even drink either. I haven't had my coffee yet. That's what it is. So, again, thank you, John. Thanks to all those who were in the Pick Your Team break. Oh, I wish I could start up the grill. It's windy and it's cold. Tomorrow's supposed to be nice, though. We're going to be upper 50s tomorrow. Yes, if you poke a hole in the balloon with a pair of scissors, the air will come out.
No, it was really hard to poke the hole because
Fajitas. We're doing jambalaya tonight. No tops jumbos will be harmed in the making of this dinner.
They get more flour.
Shrimp and sausage. Can't speak for them. So if anybody needs anything, hit me up on Messenger. Again, you got about 4 more hours on the flash sale for the 10 boxer. Teams are scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now, and real quick, I'll go over them. There is a rebreak spot in this as well. Diamondbacks are 70, Braves 175, Red Sox 70, White Sox 150, Nationals 95, Cubs are 100, Reds are 110, Rockies are 40. Astros are 100, Angels 175, Dodgers are 75, Brewers are 60, Marlins are 55, Mets are 150, A's are 50, Phillies are 70, Pirates are 50, Padres 150, Giants are 70, Cardinals are 100, Rangers are 65, and the Blue Jays are 175. So that's 15% off, 3 teams or more. Hopefully we can see a little bit of movement on that today and make a decision on when we can break that bad boy. All right, that's all I got for now. So we'll be ripping you.